We're gonna take down that Yamauchi guy for sure. Hey everybody, my name is Akechi and welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. Last time, we worked on several confidants and obtained a new confidant in the form of the Devil Confidant, which I refuse to sing high praises about, and I don't think you'll find that anyone will. But we were able to make some progress on a couple of confidants, including Kasumi's, Ryuji's, and one other who I cannot specifically remember. Editor Griffin, put it on screen. Anyway, this time we are going to continue on with our work with the confidants. We still have 9 more days until the change of heart takes place, so we need to make the most of our time. So today, looks like we're going to be spending time with our boy Yusuke. This is about my new piece, Desire. It was selected for the public exhibition. It's already on display there now. If it's alright with you, could we go see it together? You want to go to a museum with me? Well, of course. I feel like I could become closer with Yusuke thanks to the Emperor Persona Setanta. I feel that my bond with Yusuke will grow stronger soon. So, what's your call? Will you spend time with Yusuke? Absolutely. Thank you. This will actually be my first time going as well. I will send you the location of the art museum now. Let us meet up and head there together. Alright, finally got another new location, Ueno, a district packed with cultural sites like museums, temples, and a zoo. Get cultured in art. Many famous paintings and sculptures can be seen at Ueno's art museums.
Alright.
You can now have information on a new hangout spot, Ueno Museum. You can also invite people who enjoy art museums to hang out with you there. Gee, I wonder who that might be.
Indeed.
In addition to the exhibition aspect of this show, there's also an evaluation portion. I believe my piece truly stands out among the sea of art here. And yet nobody has come to see it. Perhaps they are so afraid of the truth held within that they dare not take a closer look. What is this supposed to be? There's a dark, almost sinister aura emanating from it. The title is Desire? I see no desire here. Ah, I understand now. This area is for students. The artist likely decided to paint this on a whim. Indeed, this is neither elegance nor emotion in this piece. Come, dear. There are much more detailed paintings over there. There's no need to worry. I'm not bothered in the slightest. That was nothing more than a drivel of unrefined commoners. I didn't pay any mind to them. As long as those who are in the know understand my work, I will be happy. This is...
Wow.
Look, a knowledgeable patron has arrived. I would like your opinion, sir. What are your thoughts on this piece? I can see quite clearly why it was accepted into the exhibition. The technique is excellent. However, the composition as a whole is mediocre at best.
What did you say?
How dare you! Oh, are you the artist? The title is listed as Desire, but that idea is quite overused. Some may even call it stale. If you want to paint an abstract work with such an old theme, you must inject some individuality into it. What? Take another look. Try to remove yourself from the artist's bias. These brushstrokes are splendid, given your age, but does this painting really tell you anything? It is empty, devoid of meaning. I suggest you take a more critical eye to your work in the future if you truly want to progress as an artist. My work is empty? Don't let it bother you. Indeed.
Why?
But why? I put my heart and soul into this piece. Captured the very essence of desire. It was supposed to lay bare the reality of the world. Perhaps he was right. Maybe empty after all. These colors, these brushstrokes, they do not convey the true meaning of desire. Only my conception of it. I haven't captured desire. Desire has captured me.
How could this be?
How could I have fooled myself into believing otherwise? Yusuke, it's as though I have been forsaken by the gods of art. This great mistake shall be the end for me. Stand up. But what is going to happen to me now? Without art, what will remain of my being? This isn't like you. Ren.
Agreed.
You're correct. Surrendering myself to fate after only one failure would be very much unlike me. Still, being criticized by someone with such a keen eye is truly painful.
Okay.
But that is all the more reason I must break out of my slump. I must prove my ability to him. How exactly? I will start by painting. After that, I will paint, beyond which I shall paint even more. That is the only way I will learn to capture the essence of emotion. After all, you can only accomplish so much in using logic to analyze the contents of the heart. I hope you will allow me to continue my skill card services as well, Ren. I shall conquer this. Yusuke seems especially motivated. Alright, we got Yusuke to rank 3, so now he, like Ryuji and An, can use the follow-up ability, which does the same thing as the other instances of follow-up.
Alright.
And as always, now we will earn more EXP from the Arcana Burst from infusing personas of the Emperor Arcana. Yusuke can now use follow-up.
Let us return home.
Now then, let us head home. I wish to start anew. A slump, hmm? Ren, I apologize for causing a scene earlier. That one gentleman's critique made me fully realize what I've been lacking. Now my path is clear. I will simply keep on drawing. I'm going to have 10 pieces finished up by the end of today. That's the spirit. Ha! If anything, I should be doing more. I'll do anything to escape this slump. With your support, I was able to pick myself up rather quickly today. Oh. Sorry. I hope this doesn't discourage you from joining me again. I will get past this. Sorry for taking up so much of your time. We'll meet again soon. Sorry about that, guys. My thumb hit the little button too quickly.
Ah, you're back.
Hey!
According to Yusuke's info, there's a famous shogi player in Kanda, right? If we have time, why don't we go meet them? I mean, we can try. We'll see how far we can get. Sure, let's go to Kanda. Calm priest. Welcome, lost lamb. Lambs who strayed from their path and lost sight of their goals in this life are welcome here. Simply put, I offer solace and advice to those with worries or who wish to reflect on their past. This seems like a convenient place to... Wait, did you say reflect on their past? Use the confessional. This is why you want to come to the church. Calling friends into the confessional will cause time to pass, but they will be able to recover a forgotten skill.
Wow!
That might be quite useful to you if you had something you wanted to remember. Just make sure you don't offend him or make him angry by brushing off his advice. Oh, I should also mention every Sunday we collect donations here at the church. We have a modest reward prepared, so please come visit if you are interested. Well, looks like we have another thing that we can do on Sunday. Well, I look forward to that. What What about you, shogi playing student? Are you the shogi playing student I've heard of?
Hey, hey!
That girl's playing shogi. Maybe she's Hifumi Togo, the one Yusuke mentioned. Why don't you go ask her? Hifumi-chan?
What?
Yes? My overflowing charm seems to have reached Hifumi. Yes, finally my charm paid off! Yes, so, just to be absolutely clear with this, in case this wasn't obvious enough, this is going to be starting a new arcana. And for you to get it, you gotta have level 3 charm. Fortunately, I do. So I get her attention now. I'm Hifumi Togo. Playing shogi by yourself? I'm doing some research, so experimenting with new tactics is best to do alone in a place like this. Well, I suppose that doesn't sound terribly plausible to someone who doesn't play. Don't mind me, please go ahead and pray. Hifumi Togo seems to take a very tactical approach to playing shogi. I feel like I can learn some tactics for the Phantom Thieves from her shogi expertise. I should ask her if she'll teach me. Yeah, we're absolutely gonna ask her. You definitely want to do this.
Yes? Can I help you?
Can you teach me shogi?
Huh? You don't necessarily have to learn from me, you know. There are other options, such as playing online. Sorry, I just can't. Well then. So, you like shogi?
I want to play like you.
Like me? You're a bit strange, but thank you. Okay, just a quick game then. 20 seconds per move, if that's alright with you.
I don't know how to play. Saying that will likely make her lose interest. I guess I'll have to play her. I'll just move the pieces randomly.
I'll start. So this is your skill level, huh? The dragon which governs the blue sky has fallen into my hands. How do you intend to survive this? Check. It's checkmate no matter how you look at it. Please concede.
I can still keep going.
To concede is an act of admitting that you have lost with grace. If you aspire to become a shogi player, I recommend that you take your study of the game to heart.
Okay.
Thank you for playing. Well then, that will be all for today. If it's all right with you, may I request another match sometime? I feel a gambler's spirit emanating from you. Which is strange, since your style of play is that of a complete novice.
You were different too.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. However, I will instruct you under one condition. You become my playing partner so that I can research new moves. Is that agreeable?
Sounds good to me.
Thank you very much. Well then, it's a deal. I'll teach you how to play, and you'll assist me with my new moves.
A deal, you say? I've made a deal with Hifumi. You know what that means. I am never going to church again.
I think that quite advanced strategies are necessary to succeed at that many criminal acts. And yours weren't by the wit of an amateur. You had a professional who regularly deals with such tactics. You have an idea on who that is, don't you?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the star persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
All right, we have unlocked a new Arcana, the Star Arcana from Hifumi Togo. And with the new Arcana, it is time as always to go over the new abilities. Fortunately, unlike the last one, this one is actually really useful and completely worth your time to max out. So first of all, the neat thing about her particular Arcana is that they have very unique names compared to others. Not only is it completely different from like all the party members stuff, but it's just generally like really unique names, and we'll kind of go over them as we go through the abilities. So right away at rank 1, we unlocked Koma Sabaki. This allows you to swap current party members with backup members during Joker's turn. Up until now, it's been impossible for us to switch out party members mid-battle. The only time that we could do it is in between battles or in the safe room. But now we can do it mid-battle. So if we have a party member that isn't really advantageous against a particular enemy, either because of element stuff or whatever, we can just switch them out with a party member that would be more beneficial. You do have to do it during Joker's turn, and it does cost the turn, but, you know, it's still better than nothing. At rank 3, you get Uchikomi. This gives you a chance for a follow-up by a backup member if Joker downs an enemy. So, when it comes to follow-up attacks, normally it can only happen if Joker's attack fails to defeat the enemy. But now, with Uchikomi, you will have the ability to have your party members perform a follow-up when the enemy is knocked down instead of just not killing it right away. So this gives you another additional option to take out the enemy really quickly. At rank 5, you get Kaoki Kazuchi, which allows you to attempt an escape even when surrounded by the enemy. Normally, if you get caught by enemies and you're surrounded, it's not possible for you to escape without the use of something like a smoke ball. But with Kaoki Kazuchi, you have the ability to do that no matter what. At rank 7, you get Narikin, which will allow you to earn double the money if a battle is won in one turn after a successful ambush. In a lot of cases, if you pull off an ambush really well, you pretty much can take all of the enemies out in one turn. And Narikin actively benefits you from this. So, especially if you're going through mementos and you're just breezing through enemies, this will allow you to just gain literally double the money you normally would. And this stacks on top of the money multiplier you get from mementos. So if you want to take advantage of that, you can get a ton of money just from ramming into enemies. Plus, when we add that on top of Ryuji's insta-kill, it just makes getting experience and money so much easier. At rank 9, we get Toryu, which allows you to decrease the turn delay to 0, allowing you to instantly escape battle. Normally, with escaping, there is a bit of a turn delay in terms of when you can do it, and there is a chance you can fail. But with Toryu, you're significantly less likely to fail, and you can just go straight away. And at rank 10, you get the Togo system, which allows you to swap current party members with backup members during anyone's turn. This is why you definitely want to use this Arcana and rank it up to its absolute maximum, because having this ability is absolutely essential, and you definitely want it. That's definitely the best way for me to phrase that. But really, seriously, it's an absolute godsend of a benefit that you really want. So it's a little bit of work to get this confidant to its max, but trust me, it's 100% worth your time.
All right.
And as always, fusing personas of the Star Arcana will now grant you EXP due to the Arcana Burst. Hifumi taught you how to use Koma Sabaki.
Okay, let's end here for today.
I feel like playing shogi with Hifumi has helped sharpen my knowledge. Yes! Finally! We're at scholarly knowledge that paid off immediately! Now we can finally spend time with Makoto!
All right.
Knowledge has increased from learned to scholarly. Instant payoff!
Thank you for today.
Oh, Amamiya-san, I'd like to thank you again for today. Before you head home, would you like to exchange IDs with me? There's no obligation, of course. Lucky me. Oh, is that so? Well, in that case... Let's see. Yes, it went through.
Until next time.
I'll let you know if I come up with any new strategies. Even Anon is like, heck yes!
Hey!
We were able to grab a seat. Why don't you read something until we get there? Art of the Charm. Let's finish this book up. The XYZs of applying pickup techniques. Keep looking smooth even if you drop the ball. This picture of the author, that smug grin just irritates me. Oh, so you finished reading The Art of the Charm. It's just a sleazy book about picking up girls, but it did have some good tips on being charming. Okay, we got 3 points in charm, but we're still not high enough to get to rank 4. Oh, we're almost at the station. I say that was efficient use of your time. I skipped breakfast, so now I'm hungry. I want something filling, but with summer coming up, I'm worried about having too many calories. Why don't we get tea? The diner in Shibuya serves fruit tea. It smells good, it's great for your skin, and it totally increases your charm. Fruit tea? What a cute name, sounds yummy. Being stylish starts from the inside out after all. Guess I'll try some.
Wow!
Fruit tea, huh? Sounds like a hip drink that's real popular with the ladies. Want to try some? Sounds delicious.
Nice!
No rule against dudes drinking it. If it tastes good and makes you more stylish, might as well, right? It might be a good idea to boost your charm by drinking fruit tea whenever you're at the diner.
Good morning.
Ren-kun? What are you looking at? Let's get going. We're going to be late if we don't hurry.
Well, shall we begin?
Open your textbooks. Today we'll be talking about the Three Kingdoms period. A variety of heroes battling for dominance. Truly an epic time. Charismatic rulers and warlords with the command of 1,000 men may have their own appeal. But personally, I think that the strategists who support them can't be ignored. Now then, Amamiya-kun. In the book, Zhuge Liang of Shu is famous for his exploits from the Battle of Red Cliffs. He's also the inventor of the baozi, a kind of round dumpling, but the original name was based on their appearance.
What is the answer?
What is the meaning of the original Chinese phrase that these dumplings' name came from? Refers to the barbarian's head.
This is it.
Very good.
That is correct. Its original name, manto, came from a phrase meaning a barbarian's head. At the time, one region's barbarians would use a person's head as an offering to soothe the deity of a flooding river. But Zhuge Liang made a baozi in the shape of a head as a substitute. Wow, he got it right. Is he really a criminal? He seems like a punk, but maybe he's actually serious about studying.
Nice!
Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. Hey, we got a little more knowledgeable, but hey, at least we're scholarly now. These days, you can find baozi with cute faces on them. If you think about their origin, it's not too off the mark.
Yep.
I never knew strategists came up with cooking and not just strategies. Makoto's our strategist. Want to see what she can cook up? Okay, so before we continue on, there are a couple of things I want to take care of. It is now July, and since it is July, there are new options. There are new DVDs for us to rent, but I don't want to take care of that right away. Instead, what I want to do is I want to go to the library. And I want to change out the book. I'd like to return a book.
What would you like?
We're going to be returning Zoro's Outlaw for now, but now that it's July, we finally have the ability to get Speed Reader. This is an easy to learn speeding techniques book. It will allow us to increase our reading speed. Normally, we have to spend essentially 2 different time frames reading, but if we can read through Speed Reader, it'll just take 1 to get through a whole book, and that will save us a lot of time.
Here.
So I'm gonna go ahead and get this. You definitely want to get this as soon as you can. Now then. Hey Makoto, am I scholarly enough for you?
Hey,
That said, all we can do now is wait until Kanashiro's change of heart becomes clear to us. Do you need something on the 3rd floor? Have you come to study in the library, perhaps? I came to see you.
do you have a minute?
It seems your studies have paid off. Have you been working hard? It seems I have enough knowledge to invite Makoto out. This may be a good opportunity to deepen my bond with her. There is something I want to ask you, if it doesn't get in the way of your studies, that is. I can lend an ear.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now then, let's find somewhere better to talk. The courtyard should do.
I'd like to talk to you about something. Do you have a moment? Up until now, I've been the quintessential honor student.
You still are, you're just a criminal too.
I believe I've been handling my position as student council president with ease as well. And I don't mean that in a boasting way, that's simply how I've thought about it.
I mean, it's somewhat boasting, but I can dig it.
But in the end, I was unable to make any kind of impact with either Suzui-san or Kanashiro.
You punched him in the face repeatedly. I'd say that left an impact.
Turns out there's no use for a rule-abiding honor student when things get rough. Now that I'm a member of this team, I want to do everything I can to help you all. All my studying up to this point has kept me quite narrow-minded. I think I will need to broaden my horizons somewhat.
Way to go, advisor.
Advisor? All right. My first step will be to learn more about the other students. But I struggle with that. There seems to be a disparity between my tastes and those of my peers.
You're totally right.
I knew it. I don't even know where people like to go for fun. It would be nice to have a grasp of such concepts. Plus, the student council must be responsible for understanding the student body they serve, right? I don't mean that in a surveillance way, I just want to know them as people. I may be a phantom thief, but that's no excuse for me to start ignoring my presidential duties. Now, back to the topic at hand. Where do people usually go for fun?
The arcade.
I often hear people talking about going to the arcade. To be perfectly honest, I've never been to one myself. Do you think you could take me? I'm not sure if it'll broaden my horizons per se, but simply studying won't get me anywhere.
Let's go now.
Thank goodness. I think I would have been totally lost in there had I gone by myself. Well, let's get going. So this is where everyone comes to enjoy themselves. There are more girls here than I expected.
over there. You play by aiming the gun at the screen, right? That actually seems somewhat realistic.
Want to try it?
If it's okay with you, do you think you could teach me? I did it! No way!
Makoto's loud play is garnering quite a bit of attention. She seems too engrossed in the game to even notice, though.
Oh, so this is how it is.
You're a real gamer.
Of course, that was just a game, but I wonder if I could apply some of the techniques I learned here during battle.
That might just work.
Perhaps going somewhere I don't normally frequent is what helped me come up with that idea. You know, it may only be a little bit, but I think I'm starting to understand how people pass time. Interesting. I would have never even thought about coming here before.
That was a new side of you.
Hey, do you think you could help me out again later? I might be able to give the team more ideas if I can gain increased knowledge outside of my studies.
I look forward to it.
I need to live up to your expectations now that I've taken up your time. Perhaps it won't be immediately, but I'm sure I can be of use.
I can sense a strong resolve from Makoto. You thought we were done with the confidant explanations, didn't you? Absolutely not. We have more things to flash back to.
There must have been people who obstructed your actions as the Phantom Thieves. You managed to overcome them because you had someone who specialized in analyzing enemies. Isn't that right?
You can't think of anyone who that would sound like? No? Okay.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the priestess persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Alright, befitting of the title of Queen that Makoto Nijima has, we have unlocked the Priestess Arcana. And with the new Arcana, there are new abilities for us to gain from Makoto. So right away at rank 1, we get Shadow Calculus. This allows you to see the skills and potential item drops on the analysis screen. Up until now, when we analyze personas, we've only been able to see the weaknesses that we're aware of. But Shadow Calculus, now we can know what they do and what they could give us when we defeat them. At rank 3, we get Black Belt Talk. This is another kind of talking ability, but it's slightly different. If negotiation with a martial arts using Shadow fails, you can try again. We've seen a handful of these already, especially in, well, Kanashiro's palace. So theoretically, you could get Black Belt Talk early before you end Kanashiro's palace, but like I said, I'd recommend just getting it done, before anything else. Anyway, at rank 4, you get follow-up, standard procedure for most party members. So with follow-up, you get a chance to perform a follow-up attack if Joker's attack does not take down the enemy. At rank 5, you get Harrison Recovery, same thing as the other Harrison Recoveries, except Makoto can now do it to other party members. At rank 7, you get Shadow Factorization, allows you to see null, repel, and drain when highlighting a target in battle. So normally you're not able to properly analyze that specific detail unless you already have the persona that is signified with that shadow. But with Makoto, you can now do so. so she's already helpful in this specific regard. At rank 8, you get Endure. Same thing as the previous instances of Endure. It's a chance for Makoto to withstand an otherwise fatal attack with 1 HP remaining. Nothing new to say about that. It's the same thing for other party members. And at rank 9, she gets Protect, which gives her a chance to shield Joker from an otherwise fatal attack. Again, same standard fare as other party members. She doesn't have a whole lot of unique things going for her. Obviously, she does help you analyzing the enemies, but there's not much to it otherwise. Makoto Nijima is not the absolute best when it comes to her specific confidant, but I still recommend you max it out regardless because she is a party member and they are always worth your time to max out. Anyway,
All right.
as always, fusing personas of the High Priestess Arcana will now grant you EXP due to the Arcana Burst. And Makoto can now use Shadow Calculus.
By the way, you went to the red light district when you were chasing after Kaneshiro, right? I'd like to go there as well. No, not for my own purposes.
I said nothing.
To tell you the truth, I recently got a report that one of our students was spotted there.
Was it Ryuji? It was probably Ryuji. Oh, it's not Ryuji, is it?
I'm skeptical, but I'd like to confirm firsthand for myself. Well, it's getting late. Let's go home. Thank you.
Thanks for setting aside some time for me today. It's always hard for me to come to places like this on my own, so you've been a big help. I've had all kinds of new experiences today, and it's even been a little fun. The red light district next? Yeah, thanks. I feel a lot better with you helping me through this. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to keep you. Careful on your way home. I'll call you later.
All right then.
See you.
You're back.
Nice.
That fortune teller's prediction was accurate, but 100,000 yen is pretty steep. What else can we do tonight? Ah, yes, housekeeping service. I can take care of that, just as soon as I confirm that I have a Temperance Arcana. Okay, I'm back with a Temperance Persona. Let's do this. Any plans on using the housekeeping service? I work today, so I was hoping that you'd request me. Anyway, I'm leaving for work now, so I'll talk to you later. Kawakami's working today. Use the yellow phone if you want to call her. Let's call her. Let's go make the call then.
Oh,
Are you gonna call Kawakami? Yeah, let's do it.
hi.
Thank you for your call. I'm all your... Oh, it's just you. You know, I've been hearing Shibuya is getting more dangerous lately. I'm sure you passed by that area on your commute to school, but don't make too many detours, okay? As long as you request me, I'll do your housework for just 5,000 yen. I feel like I've become closer with Kawakami thanks to the Temperance Persona Makami. Don't think my bond with Kawakami will deepen just yet. Even so, I'm still gonna do it because I need to get her confidant rank with me up quickly. Again, it's worth your time with Kawakami in the long run, and again, it's just not worth spending time with the devil confidant.
Hey,
So, I don't care. I'm still gonna call her over.
then I'll head over.
Okay, I'll get dropped off from the store then. Please clean up your room and wait for me. Kawakami cleaned my room. She seemed to be thankful that I requested her. I feel that my bond with Kawakami will grow stronger soon. Okay, good.
Thank you for using our service. Okay, quiet down.
Alright everyone, quiet down. I'm changing my lesson for today. Instead of a regular class, we'll be reviewing last week's materials. I suggest you listen carefully. But don't think you can slack off, okay? I absolutely won't allow it. No slacking off. Weird. She's going totally against the curriculum. And all that stuff about slacking off was a little odd too. Wait a second. Is this what she meant by ditch class? I would have thought she'd let you leave the room or something, but I guess you can't really complain. Slacking off in Kawakami's class. Good thing I brought that up last night. With Kawakami's help, you'll be able to slack off in class on certain days. Use this free time to do various things, such as reading or crafting infiltration tools. However, you will gain knowledge by choosing to study instead. Please keep this trade-off in mind. Kawakami's been kind enough to give us this free time, so we better put it to good use.
What do you want to do?
So what's the plan? Let's go ahead and read. We got that speed reading book that we want to work on, so let's go ahead and take care of that. Only takes one instance, and then we're good to go for the rest of time. By handling your eyes and brain separately, your efficiency... Whoa, that's a pretty specific approach. At least the illustration makes it easier to understand. So you finished reading Speed Reader. You started flipping pages much faster toward the middle, so I thought you were skipping parts. I can already see that you were able to read with more efficiency now.
All right.
Your reading speed has improved. From now on, you can read at double the speed, allowing you to cover twice the material. So now most books we can finish instantly. Isn't that nice? Ah, that was great. You should thank Kawakami for this later. I'm very glad I got that speed reader book when I did. Would not been able to pull this off otherwise. Okay, so I do want to do one more day because I don't want too many filler episodes, and besides, last night was pretty uneventful, all things considered. So first of all, let's go to the library one more time. And let's return the speed reader book. Alright, we'll get Zoro the Outlaw now that we can. This one, yes? Okay, be careful with it. Zoro the Outlaw, eh? Sounds interesting. There we go. Okay, so we have multiple options. Looks like we can spend time with Makoto, or we can spend time with Yusuke. Okay, so after thinking about it a little bit, I am going to take the invitation to spend time with Yusuke. Part of that decision has to do with the fact that I didn't want to go back in the Velvet Room. I already have an Emperor stand, wrong series, Griffin. But seriously, I already have an Emperor persona, so I'm gonna spend time with him. Don't worry though, we'll have plenty of time to spend with Makoto, and besides, there is another roadblock with Makoto that we're gonna have to overcome later anyway, which we don't have the ability to do right now. So, we're gonna spend time with Yusuke for the time being. Besides, I think you guys will like this particular confidant session with him. The occurrence of that public exhibition was quite frustrating. It seems I have not yet grasped what the heart is truly about. However, I have given it a great deal of thought since then. I have something I would like to try drawing. Would you think you'd be able to assist me? I feel like I've become close with Yusuke thanks to the Emperor persona Satana. I feel that my bond with Yusuke will grow stronger soon. So, what's your call? Will you spend time with Yusuke? Yeah. I owe you one. After all, this would be quite difficult to do alone. Well then, come to Inokashira Park. I will await you there.
Thank you.
Thank you for your assistance today. After all, it would be impossible to sketch while rowing. Why are we in a boat? What other reason could there be but to search for my next motif? I will be counting on your cooperation today, by which I of course mean your oar work. Oh, I can work any oar that you want me to. Look at all the ducks, they're so cute. Haha, don't get too excited, you'll fall off, you know. Perfect, this is it. My previous painting captured only one aspect of the heart, desire. As such, I was unable to arrive at a truly authentic representation. That is why we have come today. I shall paint a second aspect, the burning passion between man and woman. Fittingly, our theme today will be the wonders of love. You too will have an important role here. Oh, will I? While I draw, ensure the boat remains as steady as possible amid these devilish ripples. Ah, this angle. Incredible! That bashful side profile, those moist eyes, their overflowing passion is wholly evident. They are akin to Adam and Eve, yet in time all lovers must come to know the pain of separation. Separation is the natural end to any such relationship, but even beyond that, love endures. Precisely, this is the truth of the human heart. It will make the most wonderful painting. It shall be adored by all who gaze upon it. It may even be given top prize in the next exhibition. Wait, now's not the time to be thinking of such trivial matters.
Hey.
Can you please remain still? What? Return to your prior angle. I must capture your profile. What the hell are you doing? Rejoice, for I shall preserve your beautiful love so that all coming generations may bask in its glory. Once I complete this painting, you will become the new legends in the art world, a modern Adam and Eve. Legends? Art? This dude's off his rocker. Come on, let's report him. Hold on a sec. Are you drawing us? What? Using us as models?
Yes.
A man and woman intimately swaying in the dingy of dreams. The blush of their cheeks. The bashful looks. Yes, this is the love I was so emphatically searching for. Love? I guess you could call it that, but it's kind of weird. It's familial love. This here's my sister. Ugh, I told you I didn't want to come here with you. The only ones who do this are stupid couples. But I've always dreamed of coming to Tokyo and renting a boat here. Though it was supposed to be with my boyfriend, not with my brother.
How could this be?
Familial? So the overflowing passion was just a figment of my imagination? It seems my bias has caused me to overlook the truth of the matter. Love comes in all forms. Love is a broad, multifaceted beast. This only serves to prove how narrow my perceptive can be.
I see.
Romantic love and familial love. The two may be nigh indiscernible depending on one's point of view. Perhaps the truth of the heart lies in the eye of the beholder. Ren, I feel as though I've learned something today. I can sense a quiet resolve from Yusuke. Alright, so we gotten the Emperor up to rank 4, which means now we have Art Talk. So if negotiation with Lone Shadow fails, we can try again.
Alright.
And as always, you will now earn more EXP from the Arcana Burst and views and personas of the Emperor Arcana. You can now use Art Talk. Wait, so only couples write these things, right? That means those two... Shh! There are people from all walks of life here in the city. Ooh, tell me more. What are you talking about? Okay, say what you want about me being heavy-handed with the bit here between me and Yusuke, but come on! They know what they're doing. This is obviously on purpose. You can't give me a hard time for doing this shtick.
Let us return home.
Ah, well. Come, it's about time we return home. Please row us back to shore, Ren.
See you.
Farewell. Ren, thank you for all your help today. I've certainly come to realize my lack of experience. It would seem I understand nothing of love after all. Well, I can show you, Yusuke. Let me show you the love. Though I've progressed by one step, there is no doubt I will face many difficulties moving forward. When will I fully understand the heart? Even if I ever do understand it, will I truly be able to draw it? Okay, I really, really want to say you lack love yourself, but for the sake of optimization, don't get discouraged. You're right. I have no intention whatsoever of giving up. I will do everything in my power to get past this. Anyhow, today was a significant use of time. Impressive oarsmanship from your end as well. Thanks? I hope I can count on your help next time as well. For now, farewell.
You're back.
Nice.
That fortune teller's prediction was accurate, but 100,000 yen is pretty steep. Alright, anything other than that? Alright, Akechi is alone right now, so we are going to prioritize him, because, again, you really do want to do that. I'm Akechi Joji right now. I've found myself with a bit of time on my hands. If you feel so inclined, perhaps you could meet me here and we could have a chat for a while? I feel like I've become close with Akechi thanks to the Justice Persona Principality, so another reason why the particular persona made during the fusion alarm was beneficial. I feel that my bond with Akechi will grow stronger soon. What's the plan? You gonna hang out with Akechi? Yeah. I found a respectable cafe here in Kichijoji. Don't worry, my treat of course. I guess I'll find some way to occupy myself in the meantime. The cake here is fairly popular. I've been wanting to try it myself. Come here often? No, I only learned about it recently. Fads tend to be fairly similar, so I'm more curious about its popularity than its taste. Well, why don't you give it a try?
It was quite nice.
It was delicious after all. I actually enjoyed that more than I thought I would. Hey, look, isn't that him? Oh, you mean the guy who's on TV these days? Who is he again? Wasn't his name Akechi-kun? You know, the next generation detective prince? Should we ask him for an autograph? Might be something worth bragging about. Uh-oh, looks like I've been spotted. Should have figured. She's just here for the cake, I'm guessing. I'm sure she doesn't mean any harm, but I don't want to cause any trouble for the store. Huh? Is someone important here? Who is it? Is it a celebrity? Looks like I'm out of time. I wish I could have relaxed a little longer, though. We should go. Why the rush? Sorry, but I think it's best to leave. I'm only going to cause problems if I stay. A shame I don't have glasses like you. Maybe I would have been able to get out of the situation. How about we find out?
Hold on a moment.
Hey, what are you... Bask in the glory of this face! It is a face that is only available in Persona 5 Royal, and it is marvelous! It is the most glorious face you will ever see for the remainder of time! Oh, he's back. This time I'll get his autograph for... Hey, is that boy really Akechi-kun? You know, now that I see him up close, I'm not sure. Maybe you were seeing things? I don't remember the show too well, but I'm pretty sure he didn't look like that. Aw, if he was the real thing, I could have bragged about meeting him. Guys, this is so good. I love this game so much. So much emotion is portrayed in this one shot of Akechi. It's great. I can't believe you actually did that. I suppose I better learn to watch what I say around you. I should have taken a picture. Are you familiar with the legal right of portrait? Or privacy, perhaps? Still, there's no knowing how things may go unless you give it a try, huh?
Thank you.
I think I've learned a valuable lesson. Thank you. I can sense Akechi's gratitude towards me. Alright, we've gotten the Just Arcana increased to rank 3. No new benefit yet. But as always, we will earn more EXP from the Arcana Burst infusing personas of the Justice Arcana. Looks like our coffee's gone cold. Why don't we order new ones?
I'll see you later.
See you next time. Hello. It's a shame our discussion was interrupted today. I was rather enjoying having a breather with you. But you certainly surprised me today. I can't believe you got out of that with such a basic trick. It was an interesting experience, but I definitely don't want to go through that ordeal ever again. I saw firsthand what happens when I'm too careless with my words around you. Wasn't it fun? You have a twisted concept of fun. Though if you dress as me next time, I think I might agree. I could use a stunt double. You and I aren't terribly different in height. I'm sure my clothes would fit you. If we do this, it'll have to be carefully planned, of course. I'll be dictating everything from hair to accessories. Nobody would notice a switch, I'm sure. We proved it today. Most people can't see beyond the superficial. Whoops, I've an early start tomorrow, so I'll have to excuse myself. See you soon. Who could that be at this hour? Let's go somewhere tomorrow. We've been busy lately, so I want to be able to at least relax on Sunday. Where would be a good place to go? I know. Want to try going to the fishing pond at Ichigaya? The fishing pond, huh? Sounds fun. So you're gonna go there with Ryuji? Sure, we'll commit. Ooh, I got a bite. Hope the other fish will bite this easily. Let's meet in Shinjuku tomorrow then. Night. They have lots of fish at the pond, right? I can't wait. And with that, another new option for us. Ichigaya has been unlocked. The mode of Edo Castle still exists here, juxtaposed with modern life. Downtown fishing. The pond beside the station is a gem. Give it a try. You may land a big one.
Alright.
You've now information on a new hangout spot, Ichigaya Fishing Pond. You can also invite people who may enjoy fishing to hang out with you there. Furthermore, you can go by yourself and try your hand at fishing if you so choose.
Hey.
So I was thinking about the future, with you as the leader and me as your right-hand man. Hey, doesn't meeting in a place like this look like we're talking some shady business? I like it. Think so? Jeez, you got no energy as usual. Can't you play along? I'm starting to feel sorry for myself. Like, I'm usually a boring high school student, but when I take my glasses off, right? Come on! Man, the fish ain't biting. Flow hasn't moved at all. If only there was a master fisher around, then we could steal their ideas.
Whoa!
That's Kawakami, isn't it? What's she doing here? Oh, she's coming this way.
Jeez.
Two boys at the fishing pond on a Sunday, huh? Why are you sitting around like old men? Why don't you go out and do something more exciting? What? Look who's talking! Adults need time to themselves to unwind and clear their thoughts. You'll understand soon enough when you start working in the real world. Wow, sounding real old there, Kawakami. That's Miss Kawakami to you.
For real?
real?
Holy Kawakami could be our master fisher, Ren. She's hooking fish like crazy. It's easy. Just clear your mind and free yourself from negative thoughts. So the trick is not to think. Well, then you're already a master fisher, Ryuji. How am I supposed to do that? Case closed. Accept the grim reality of society. I see. So you get jaded like Kawakami, you'll just naturally attract fish. I don't think that's right. It's a nice sunny Sunday. I didn't think I'd be stuck fishing with you two on my day off. Two troublemakers and they're no good teacher. I guess we're perfect for each other. Again, question. What have I actually done aside from being late to school for one day?
Whoa.
She keeps getting fish even as she nags. I'm impressed. Call her Master Kawakami. Well, that worked. Once again, it's Ms. Kawakami.
Wanna head back?
Didn't think I'd see something like that today. Guess we'll head back.
You're back.
Well then.
That reminds me, the home shopping program is airing today. You want to check out the TV? We will do that next time on Persona 5 Royal, because we've been at this for quite a while. So we've gotten quite a bit of work done with a handful of confidants. We unlocked Makoto's confidant, we unlocked Fumi's confidant, and we upgraded Yusuke's confidant twice, as well as spent some time with Ryuji and Kawakami. So next time on Persona 5 Royal, we're going to do some home shopping, we're going to do our usual Sunday routine, and then we're going to work on our confidants a little bit more. See you guys then.
Without grasping it, the real question to